Welcome to a new series. We're going to start up with the Road to Glory. I'm sorry it took so long to get this out. I've been busy with real life stuff, had job interviews, and just life stuff. I mean, boring stuff that you didn't come here to listen to that kind of shit. I did make a custom uniform and custom team for the high school stuff. Now, if you want to go and download it, you can. The gamer tag, the 1 Italian, not the 11. And I think it'll work at high school or college. It's the Cumberland Gap Moonshiners. I had to put a K in the Cumberland Gap because for some reason it wouldn't let me put a C. Like it tries to keep you from putting bad words in there, and since the first part of the Cumberland Gap is cum, I guess it's not going to let you put it in there. Anyway, the high school stay, I must put the still. I just thought it'd be cool to just kind of something fun, kind of something different. I had to get with Chef. He's the one that made the little moonshine bottles there that are on the side of the helmet. They look really cool. Yeah, we're gonna be a strong safety. Gonna be a hard hitter because when I played through it once before, just testing out the Road to Glory stuff, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff for improving a secondary. The name. I wanted to come up with a fun name. Now, my name is the Italian. I am Italian, so I kind of wanted to have that Italian, name in there. But I didn't just want to make up, like Vinny Mochetti or, something like that. I kind of wanted to make up something fun. Now, Noodles, okay? Noodles is a character in the movie Once Upon a Time in America. It's a Martin Scorsese movie. And it's made in like 84. But it's a really good movie. It's about 4 hours long, but it's about these 4 kids. And they all got nicknames. Well, Robert De Niro plays a character named David Aronson, but his nickname's Noodles. But anyways, Noodles, I like the character. It's a cool name. Accardo, that's the last name of Tony Accardo. Now, the cool thing about Tony Accardo was he was a real-life gangster, born in 1903, died in 1992. He died of natural causes. Now, this guy was part of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre and was part of Al Capone's, hitman, like his muscle, like his right-hand man. And this guy was never charged with anything and died of natural causes in 1992. That wasn't that long ago, people. But anyway, another little thing that I found. The linebacker for Ohio State, Joey Bosa, apparently he's Tony Accardo's great-great-grandson. Of course, that's on freaking Wikipedia. You can't trust half the stuff that's on there. But anyway, that's kind of the rundown of everything. That was a lot more. I wanted to go ahead and build the character. It was a lot more long-winded than I wanted it to be, but there might be some editing and stuff in there. I wanted to be a big dude. We're gonna be a big guy. We're gonna try to knock people's heads off, maybe, if I can tackle. But anyhow, let's go ahead and advance. Oh, I did use a roster, updated 2015 roster by UGA level 32. Now the teams. There was a bunch of people that wanted to see Ole Miss, surprisingly amount of people that wanted to see Ole Miss. So I'm gonna put them as number 1. This doesn't mean that I'm gonna go to Ole Miss. I have to pick 3. Let me get my note here because I wrote it all down. That was a few games ago. A lot of people were Ole Miss, and it kind of just trickled off. There was one person for ECU, one for Old Dominion or Northern Illinois, one person for Florida State and Georgia. One guy said Virginia. And since we're from Virginia, we're going to go ahead and pick them. Let me see. They're going to be ACC. And it was the Cavaliers, I believe. I don't think it was the Hokies. Oh, man. If I get that wrong, that dude's going to be mad at me. I think it was Virginia. He didn't. Oh, shoot. I'll look at it in between episodes and we'll figure it out. Team 3. One guy said Georgia. That's fine. We can pick Georgia, even though we got 2 in the SEC. But like I said, this is not set in stone. On where to go, but I gotta pick 3. Hopefully we'll get enough to go to whatever school we want, and we'll look at it each time after the games, and you guys can help me pick what we're gonna do. We're all gonna play on Heisman because that's what we play the subscriber dynasty on. I don't want to play anything less. By this point in my career in this game, I ought to be pretty good at it. You would think. But anyways, let's hop into week 1 and play against Manassas. Listen, Manassas Park. Let's do it. Or begin the game. Yeah, I do. Well, it froze on me, but it's a good thing, so I forgot about a couple settings. I'm going to set the quarter length to 8 minutes, because a lot of times there's a bunch of plays where nothing happens, and I don't want to play a game where... How do I make a video if the only thing I have is 2 tackles? So I'm going to set it to 8. I might make it longer just so I can, learn how to bait the quarterback into throw into my area and, that whole sort of thing, because I'm not sure. I want to have stuff for you guys to watch. Player speed threshold. I turn this down to 30 because I think that's where the subscriber dynasty is at. I think that's good. Let's try to jump in and play this thing, and if it keeps freezing, then I will figure out something else. I want to ask you guys. I turned off auto strafe. Is that good or bad? I just want to know. I don't know. Like I said, I've said it before, I don't use the strafe button. If you guys can let me know in the comments. But let's see if we can play this game now. Alright, finally, we got the stupid thing to work. So basically, what the problem was, is I didn't like putting the rosters in there. So let's go up here and see if we can't throw a block. Oh, who wants some? You? Missed him. Oh, hell, why do I think that's going to be the way that how it starts? But it didn't like the rosters. So hopefully, yeah, there we go. Hard hitting safety. Thrown on the ground. Oh Lord, this is gonna be a bunch of. Hey, but at least the uniforms work, man. Look how cool these uniforms look. I think it's awesome. Can we guard a tight end? Oh, it's a running play. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody else got the tackle because this cat was going to miss it. But I tell you what, though, I needed that laugh at the beginning, even though it come at my own expense, because God almighty damn. Did he step out of bounds? Come on. Okay, well. I was getting frustrated because it wouldn't work, and I would try one and try the other, try out the rosters, I've been sitting here for 3 or 4 hours trying to mess with this stupid thing, and it wasn't working. But yeah, I'm not a patient person, and I was sitting here forever and ever and ever trying to get this stupid-ass thing to work, trying different things, looking at forums and this and that. I was on top of that guy. I was going to be there on that one. Because I'm like I'm like the J.G. Wentworth commercial, I want my money, and I want it now, man. I'm not a patient person. I don't want to wait for stuff. Can we get there? Oh, I almost did get there. But yeah, if I could have the choice whether to have the 2015 rosters or any rosters for that matter, but rather have the cool uniforms for the high school stuff, I'd rather have these cool uniforms because me and Chef, kind of worked on the logo and stuff. And it's hard to get together to get that stuff accomplished. But I was talking about the 8-minute quarters because I needed highlights. Shit, I should have just left it at 5, man. We could have just been like the epic fails. Epic fails, the highlight reel of dive misses eating chalk, man. Play action underneath. Yep, so this is what I mean. It's the whole first quarter. I haven't even got to the guy with the ball except for the first play. I should have had a tackle. Why do I have the feeling that this is not going to be anything to do with my playing, but just going to be me sitting here telling jokes the whole time? Don't you block me. Spin move. Get off me, kid. Let's see what we can do here. We got like a zone over here in the flats. Got him. Is that user tackle? Yeah. Let's check out the highlight. I kind of just want to look at these uniforms. Man, them uniforms turned out nice. That's not exactly the blue I wanted, but all that twisting around and stuff, that's got to do with me not using the strafe button. All right, strafe button. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it rolling here. All right, got him. Oh no! Oh shit. For some reason, while I thought there was a guy behind me for help, like I was playing a corner, I was like, it's cool, I can let him go by. I got help over the top. I am the help over the top. Wow, it's 20-7. That offense needs to perk it up a little bit. Only one of those touchdowns was my fault. There we go. I got you out to the 40. Come on now. Think you can score from there? Engage 8? Why would we play engage 8? I'm not engaging nothing. I'm going back in the coverage. Yeah, engage 8, and it's a pass play. Why would you run engage 8 right there? Let's see what we can get done here. Got a little motion going on. Well, at least I tackled him. I tried to get up there. Hey, that's an improvement from last time. Man, our offense is not very good. What is this? Cover 3. Okay. There we go. Look at that strafe, baby. Yeah. All right, I'm going to see if I can bait this guy. Let's see what he runs. Oh, jump! No. Oh, my God, he was out of bounds. I'm just tickled to death to have this uniform in here. I mean, the field is not what I wanted it to be. I wanted it, there was an option to have, the different colors of grass, kind of like Oregon's field is. There's the quarterback. Did I cause a fumble? Did I just cause a fumble? Is that me? Oh, yeah. Check me out. Noodles Accardo, baby. But hey, a couple of tackles and a forced fumble. It's not too bad. We're still in the run in this game. There's still plenty of time left, that offense. I mean, if they need me to run the ball or something, I'm ready. Come on, crowd of like 200 people. Come on. Get loud. It's running play. It's option play. Got him. Yeah. It's a 7-yard rush, but hey. This quarterback on this other team here, Francona, they're eating us alive, man. He's like 30 for 38. Gosh. Oh, he's running it. User big hit. I seen that. Well, the game stats. Hey, 7 tackles, a forced fumble. We did have 1 big hit. That's good. Even though we lost. Man, that offense needs to perk it up a little bit. I don't think I've ever played a Road to Glory game and had computer score 45 points. Hey, I hope everybody enjoyed the game. The more people that watch and comment, it makes it more fun to play. So with that said, I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you at the next game.